Welcome to the channel. Now I've got a different one today. I'm testing two different items in one go in the rain to see how waterproof they are, and the one is the Revolution Race Cyclone 2, and I've already done a review on that, and someone said it wasn't waterproof and they got soaked and you have to waterproof it. So what I've done, I've put nick wax on it. I've put the wash-in nick wax, and I've followed that to the letter. And also I've got a pair of British Army desert boots I was given me. Now, the worst thing you could have in a temperate climate in the rain is desert stuff. Okay, so what I've done there with these boots is I've doused them in fadsil to see if they're waterproof. Now, I've tested them both to see if the water beads off, and it does. So far so good. But let's test them in the real world, innit? Now, I'm just outside Crickhowell, and I'm parked up in a little car park that's not marked on the Ordnance Survey map, actually. I'll put a little grid reference on the screen for that. And I'm just outside a place called Llanbedr. I'm not saying it properly really, but it's spelled Llanbedr. I'm half a mile from that, and it's on a T-junction, it is. So without further ado, let's get the gear on and get up that. Oh, I'm going up Table Mountain, sorry. Up to Table Mountain, up to then the trig point, then across to the next trig point, and then back, and then we'll see if they're waterproof or not. It's raining pretty hard actually, and I don't think you'll see much up there, so I'll try and keep it short as possible. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with it. There's the gear all waiting for me. The Revolution Race jacket and the British Army desert boot, and I've just had a cup of tea as well. There it is. I'll just finish that off. I'll show you the time and then we'll get going. Right, I've just come off the hills and it's 13:12, so it's, oh, I'm feeling dizzy. Oh. It's been just over a couple of hours, and them conditions would have killed a person. I had to turn back at the first trig point. Okay, so this is what it looks like. The jacket, that is. I'll put the hood up. Oh. But it's still drizzling as well. Right, it's been about 2 hours 15 now, and it stopped raining. I'm down off the hills, and I had to turn round at the first trig point because it was getting too rough. Conditions like that could kill a person, I'm telling you now. I took a battering, the jacket took a battering, the boots took a battering, and I certainly took a battering. So so I'll just show you the jacket on the outside. It stopped beading. I'll put the hood up. There you go. And the arm, oh, I'll show you the hood. And the arm, there's no beading, it's gone. It stopped beading. And there's tiny dry bits underneath. So there you go. That's what it looks like on the outside, and the boots are the same, soaking wet on the outside. Now let's have a look on the inside. I am warm because I've got a wool jumper on, a shirt, and a merino wool t-shirt, so I am warm. But I was feeling dizzy coming down them hills. It gave me, I've had a right battering. So anyway, I've had plenty to eat to it as well, and drink. Anyway, let's have a look at the result on the inside. Right, I've taken shelter in the St. Peter's Church in this sort of entrance here. Anyway, I haven't had permission, but sorry about that. Right, this jacket, I felt it, and it's wet. Not soaking, but it's really wet all over, from the wrist up on the shoulders, on the body, and not dripping wet, but it's just wet, you know. So all over. So I don't think this jacket belongs on the wild, wet Brecon beacons in December at least. That's a bit damp. Shoulder, you can see the little droplet there. It's wet, and you might see the droplets there. That's wet as well. So I'll leave it at that. There was a dry patch there and a wet patch there. Oh, there's people coming along. Sorry. I'm doing a review on a jacket. I've stole the church's roof here. Anyway, right, the boots. The boots fared quite well, actually. Don't know whether you can see this very well, but it's only the toes. It's only the toes. I can't see that very well. Oh, there you go. The toe, the heel. A little bit of the heel is damp, but most of the foot on the bottom is dry, and it's only the toe that's wet. Or not wet, it's not soaking wet, just a little bit damp, because the socks itself, I'll give you one of them, that is not That is not soaking, okay? Not soaking at all, just damp. All right, so that's pretty good. So there you go. Take from this video what you will, because whether it be this jacket, nick wax, washing nick wax, the British Army desert boot, or fadsil, or fadsil waterproofer. So there you go. Take from it what you will. I don't think this jacket belongs on the Brecon beacons in the rain in the winter. It's actually a bit dangerous, in my personal opinion. I think it needs a waterproof single layered ventile over the top of it or something. And my pads here, I don't know whether you can see that very well. My pads are damp. It might be a little bit dark, you know, you could see them. They're dark, but I am warm. It's okay. So there you go. That's it. All I got to say is like, share, subscribe if you dare, and see you around.